Hey, controversy creates cash, like as he say.
All right, next up, shoot or work, Charlotte Flair, man. So Charlotte Flair is going to be taking some time off. WWE says for an undisclosed amount of time due to an injury she suffered at the hands of Ronda Rousey at her WWE Smackdown Women's Championship defense at WWE WrestleMania Backlash 2 Code. I got some graphics right here, man. So apparently this is when she got her arm all bent up like a pretzel in the arm bar through the chair and whatnot. So Charlotte Flair, man, taking some time off from WWE. Two questions for you. One, brother, is it a work or is it a shoot? And two, what does this mean for the state of the women's division?
The quality of some of the matches is gonna be shitty. On SmackDown at least. I think it's a true work. I think with how brutal they really were being with each other in this match, and not to say that Ronda, I could see something twisting in the shoulder, in the elbow. I could see something being pulled a little bit too hard. I could see her getting some time off. But what's going on, Leo? But I can
What up,
also
Leo?
see that, yeah, I can see she got a legit. That's a legit work injury. Like, I not as bad as severe as they want to make it out to be, but I could see something, being a little tweak. She need to take some time off to, make sure it doesn't get any further damage. I could definitely see that, but
All
I
right.
won't give it as much credit as they trying to make it out to be. Like, oh my God, Ronda Rousey ripped her. No, no, she didn't. No, she did not. You saw how she bent that arm and pulled it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, no, it's not that bad.
All right, Two Code. Next up, man, work or shoot, Cesaro versus the money. So Cesaro was released back in February, man, after an 11-year career in WWE. A lot of promoters said that they've been reaching out to him. A lot of promoters have also said they have not gotten any responses. Allegedly, some of the promoters that have gotten responses that says that Cesaro, man, has apparently priced himself out of potential appearances as they feel that he wants too much money for what he is worth. He, on the other hand, is said to be good staying at home until he gets what he's worth, which is the reason he didn't re-sign a contract with WWE in the first place, because he felt like they didn't pay him what he felt he was worth. Tuco Cesaro. Knowing what we know about Cesaro, the Swiss Superman, arguably pound for pound, the strongest man in the game, one of the most underutilized people, I feel, in WWE when he was there. Do you feel like Cesaro, man? Do you feel like he's doing right by sticking by his guns, or do you think this is a work and we will see him in a big company somewhere, maybe an Impact or AEW, and he's just laying low?
Nah, I can see this being a shoot. He's yeah, I can see him being serious because one, it's not like Cesaro did not create a name for himself. He was a fan favorite. People wanted to see him be pushed, and he recognizes that. For them to say his price is too high, that comes from the being devalued in WWE. That's
Mm.
the problem. Because obviously, when he had his little run with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, that was the Cesaro a lot of people wanted to see. They wanted to see a Cesaro get an opportunity to show how good he really is and that he can keep up with those type of guys, and he can. It's just they never went with it. It's like he was always good to be a part of a tag team. He's always good to be a joke or something, but he was a good worker. Cesaro entertained you in the ring. He's the Swiss Superman. I mean, dude, the stuff that he would do. I mean, we see Johnny Hungy do it, but before Johnny Hungy, it was Cesaro. Cesaro
Yeah.
was going around the ring, throwing European uppercuts and swinging people on the outside and running around the ring and just being a Superman, just showing the strength and power and speed that he had. So, do they want to pay him? But do they want to pay him the money he wants? No. The part of the reason why that is because they look at how he was on WWE. We know how good the quality is, but the entertainment value, the money value, they feel like you're not going to get a return on that. They're not wrong. I think they're both right. Uh, because I do think he is asking for a bit much, but that's because of the way things work with WWE. He wants to make sure he's properly getting paid, and for people making their money off of him, he wants to make sure he gets paid. But again, if the company ain't making that much money to get a return, I
Yeah.
can't be mad at them for that. Like I gotta understand that. Maybe Tony Khan would be willing to do it, but I think right now he may be waiting to see what's gonna happen with this Discovery acquisition and whatnot, what they're keeping, what they're not keeping. The belief is AEW will be around, but we're not sure because word is they want to get rid of a lot of stuff and kind of create a new programming. And wrestling may not be on their board for that. So we got to see what happens with that. But yeah, man, I think it's a real shoot that yeah he want that money and it's real shoot that yeah they're not gonna give it to him unless he brings it down.